Welcome to the episode of Sports Line with JLE Marte, where we discuss sports like family. Still working on my intros. I'm your host, JLE, my amazing co-host Marte.
Listen, I'm a little discombobulated because I was expecting music. I was expecting like a 5 to 10 second delay, and you like, no, we live. Here's the introduction.
I'm still working to transfer everything over. That's why I ain't got it on here yet.
Okay. Okay.
Well, we got a game 7 Sunday at 3:30. Figured it'd be one
Now
more.
what game 7 is this again?
Oklahoma and Denver.
Oklahoma and
And
Denver.
Denver with Yo
Okay.
with the Joker Jokic. He been balling
But
out.
you know who has impressed me though in that series, and I can't even believe I'm saying it.
Who's that?
Uh what's the guy? Westbrook. I'm quite impressed, and I can't even believe I'm saying it out loud. I'm just saying, I'm quite impressed.
She said it out loud.
I
Oh,
said it out loud.
yeah, he been doing his thing.
He been together. I'm like, okay then.
Yeah, they definitely been a lot of back and forth with their series.
Yeah, that's because Joker ain't been on this A game. I don't know what happened to all the shooters, Lord. They not shooting nothing. I'm just saying, it's a miracle if they start to get
Yeah,
hot.
I mean, I guess really gonna come down to the role players because I expect Jokic and Murray to do his thing. Westbrook has been helping out. Chet Holmgren
Yeah.
and SGA be doing their thing for OKC. So I'm depend on one other people, and they at home. You assume they'll win because you at the crib, but Denver did win a title. You can't count them out.
Well, what about Wiggins? Isn't that his name from OKC?
What
Which
Wiggins that played with Golden State?
I thought he was with OKC.
Oh, okay. I knew he went
Yeah,
somewhere. They
yeah.
ain't been saying his name a lot though.
No, he been relevant. Let me make sure I'm talking about the right person. Wait a minute. I can see
Hmm.
his face, and he be doing those commercials.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see Wiggins. OKC. Okay, no, it is a Wiggins on OKC, but that's not.
Not the one from Golden State.
No. So I'm thinking that you said from Golden State. Let me see.
Yeah, that's Andrew Wiggins, and I'm not sure if he still play for them
I don't think so. Who did I see him
unless he
with?
been hurt.
Let me see. Andrew Wiggins. Where's his face at? No, not that guy either, Jeff. Who am I talking about, Lord? Wait a minute. Let me see. Who am I talking about? Because that's who I've been paying attention to. Oh, here you go. Let me see. What's his name? Wait a minute. Why they gotta make you do all of this?
Yeah, I cut my phone off, so no one called me go through and it locked me out the screen. And got
Oh, his name. Oh, I'd have never got this. I don't know. I don't know why I called him Wiggins. I'm sorry. Hold on. His name is Shy Gilgis
SGA.
Alexander.
Yeah, they just call him SGA for short.
Okay, what is it?
SGA for short, they call him.
SG?
GA.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Cause I'm like, I could barely get that that
Yeah, he
second
a star player. He might win the MVP this year. Thanks between him and Jokic.
one. Okay, well he been doing really good. And I look, let me apologize to him for mistaking him for Wiggins on either team.
Well, he gonna have to step up though to get them to the conference finals.
I
He
mean, but
gonna
I
he
feel
gonna
like
need a 40 point, 10 rebound, 10 assist type game. Because Jokic ain't gonna go out quietly.
but here's the thing, Jeff, and this is what's upsetting me about Jokic because I've been a Joker fan, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But this particular I'm not gonna even say series. I'm gonna just say season. I don't know. Joker he tired or something. I don't know.
Well, they don't.
Is he playing hurt? Like, what's wrong with him?
The damn coach is not putting DeAndre Jordan to give him some minutes to rest.
Well, something wrong. Shit.
A lot of these coaches this playoffs is playing like 8-man rosters instead of the whole team. Like, dude, they need a break. Because Joker is pretty much the point guard, point center. He doing too much work, man.
Well, in my mind, look, he ain't been doing enough damn work. I'm used to him being way more like I don't know. I'm just used to him being way more versatile, way more, together.
If that coach puts in DeAndre Jordan, who has played in the playoffs, so he got playoff experience. Joker ball under control in the fourth quarter. But you can't have him playing down to 40-some minutes every game.
I mean, I get that. I understand that. But see, what's crazy is that I feel like he had other team members that he was able to assist when he's slacking. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Like, he ain't got
Junior, he's been disappearing.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on with
he got his money.
I don't know what's happening to the Nuggets this season. It's pretty depressing.
Aaron Gordon hit and miss, but Michael Porter Jr., he got his money, and he doing like a typical bum player would do. You talk all that trash, they paid you. And we ain't seeing the same production when y'all won a title when you was their third scorer, because he was the third leading scorer. But now, I think the other game ago, he had like maybe 3-4 points. Like, what? That's why I joke out here all day, because y'all bums ain't scoring.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just
so you need to average 60 to make sure y'all win, because y'all playing games, which is crazy.
Okay, now speaking of, because I'm sitting here watching it and I almost cuss watching this last little play right here. Now, listen, I used to try to root for the Knicks, hoping that they could, because I felt like each season they just been on the come up, on the hunt. But see, now they really devastating my team, i.e. the Celtics, and I'm feeling some kind of way. And this damn Brunson about to get on my nerves.
Well, when it was like 33-20 early second quarter, I'm like,
I want him to sit down.
Y'all quitting. Let's call it what it is. Y'all defending champs. Only person out there is Jason Tatum. Y'all just blew them out the other day at home. So now y'all on the road, and as the defending champ, you can't have it 30-33. They already blowing you out by 13. Now it's the last I checked, it was 60.
No, it's like 30.
So they just blowing you off the court. Y'all
That's
quit.
What I'm saying.
Y'all
but I feel like in this last game 5, they really dominated the Celtics. I mean, they blew them out in like a 20-point something deficit.
But see, it's showing, unfortunately, y'all was more concerned about, well, you ain't going to beat us at home. But then you go over here and pack it in before the second half. You should let them beat your ass at home.
It's bad.
And the series be over with, because y'all playing like you don't care.
Yeah, it's bad.
And the media, if they call it right, might say y'all quit. You ain't never seen defending champion quit. Because y'all was all hype, y'all was doing everything not to lose at the crib. Now you go back to New York. We down. Oh, okay, well, next year, no problem.
Yeah.
We still got time. Before it got out of hand, it was 20-13 minutes in the second quarter. There was time. Now it was a 30-point lead. Like, y'all just packed it in. And that's sad. You did all that just not to lose at home. That's sad.
It's so sad.
You ain't got no heart.
It's hard to watch.
You're defending champ. You're supposed to go down swinging. They got to take that victory for you. Not, all right, we tapped out, man. Is the fourth quarter yet? Damn, okay. All right, man. Hey, man, put the bench in. I'm done. The game ain't won yet. It ain't over. And they ain't wanna. So, depending on if he put the bench out there and they have a little more heart, they can get blown out by 50. And that's like, do you care about stuff like that? that you defending champ and you got put out the playoffs by 50? See, they like talking a lot of stuff about the old school, but they had pride. You might beat me, but you ain't gonna just beat my ass. There's a difference in losing 110 to 97, 100. Okay, they was fighting. You got the best of them, but like 130 to 80, like, come on, man.
But don't you think maybe this is like payback because they did them so bold the last game?
Well, you already knew that there's going to be hype coming back home
at its best,
trying to put them out. But you're the defending champ. That used to mean something. You ain't just going to whoop my butt. I don't care if we're at your house, we're at my house. I won the title last year. You're going to have to take this victory. But back it wasn't even mid-second quarter, 20-33. Y'all tapping out like wrestling. All right, game over. Y'all won. Bruh, you got 2 more quarters after this. And y'all already tapping out. Because they going to clown you. New York ain't been to the conference finals in a while. But just look at him.
Even if Brunson ain't the one hitting the shots, he is making it possible for other people to just shoot their shot. I mean, I hate that they had to play the Celtics because, like I said, I've been trying to root for the Knicks, but they making me mad a little bit.
Now the rule of thumb used to be, if you beat the defending champ, you should better go win the title. Because they won the title last year, so you shouldn't be afraid of no one.
Let me tell you something. You know who they gonna have to go through? Indiana, and good luck with that, because Indiana has surprised me this year too.
Yeah, they ain't played each other in a few years in the conference finals, so that might be interesting to watch.
That's gonna be a good matchup.
Then you had Golden State, which I mean, Steph got hurt, unfortunately, but I do think he sat back and like, what do I really got? Because I ain't about to rush back. Y'all should be able to get a game without me, right? We got Jimmy Butler, Mr. Playoff Jimmy, and all this garbage. Y'all should be able to get a game without me. And they lost 4 straight. He was a non-factor. Like, what the hell?
I thought they won 1 though.
They won the first game. Then Steph got hurt in game 2. Because they were winning in game 2 and he got hurt. Then that was it. So it's like, they traded to get you to be Klay Thompson, and you soft. You averaging like 20-something, 17 points, and you getting up to the podium talking, well, I'm just trying to play within the team. They didn't bring you there for that. You took an okay Miami squad to the finals during the pandemic year and not too long ago. They want that Jimmy. And nothing about you said I need to step up while Steph down so he can come back by game 6. No, not no 30-some point performance, not balling all out. You just nonchalant doing your thing. Like, well, without Steph, y'all just showed y'all a lottery team. So all this talk about we trying to win a title in 2 years, y'all better go get a big man. You might need to get rid of Draymond and get somebody else because he wasn't doing much.
Wait a minute. I was trying not to go there.
Nah, we got to go there. Like, y'all couldn't win 1 game without Steph. And then,
oh my God,
they offered Kuminga a contract. He didn't want it, so I guess they wanted to punish him, and he sat most of the season. But you put that man out there, he's balling out of control. Had you played that man, y'all might not have been a bottom feeder team. You might have had a higher seed in the playoffs. And Steve Curry is not a good coach. All that young talent, you ain't developing nobody. Y'all shouldn't need nobody because a lot of players are young.
Did you say Steve Curry is not a good coach?
Yeah, he's not. Y'all drafted they got Weiss when they had that big man and didn't do much with him. Then we got him. You're supposed to develop just like OKC did. All that young talent they kept drafting. Just like you see with a lot of these teams, Indiana, Minnesota, they coach up their talent. You got a young core of players on that team, and you ain't really teaching them basketball. Because people forget when Steve Kerr took over the team, Mark Jackson had coached him up to being on a championship mindset. All Steve Kerr had to do was really just drive the car. He didn't really do nothing.
That's so disrespectful.
But it's a fact. It's a fact. That's just like when the Pistons won in 2004. Rick Carlisle had coached us up to a championship mindset. And we brought in Larry Brown, and he just drove the car. No, if you're a good coach, you retooled all these young players. You should have coached them up to what your system is. Basketball is mental. You should have coached them up on the strategy of the last minutes of the game. And y'all should be able to win one game without Steph Curry. Y'all didn't win one.
And you gonna blame that on Steve Kerr?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I blame that on him. Blame that on Draymond. Blame that on Jimmy Butler. Y'all should be able to win one game.
I'm scared that it's about to be a thunderstorm. It's about to strike down or some shit. I can't believe you saying all of that.
It's factual.
Oh,
Good
wow.
coaches coach up the players they get so you keep the thing going. Look at Popovich. That's why for 15 years they were a dynasty organization because all the players they drafted, they coached up and they were playing for titles. You keep drafting all these young players and you ain't really seeing no development to where y'all couldn't win one game without Steph Curry. You really shouldn't need to go add no other pieces because you got all this young talent. Are you coaching them up? Which obviously you're not because y'all lost 4 straight. And Anthony Edwards wasn't balling out of control. Julius Randolph was. Or Julius Randle. He was giving it to him. So, yeah, you're starting to see the coaching. So all them young teams like Indiana, OKC, that was sucking for years. They had all the draft picks, kept drafting. They coached these players up, Cleveland as well, and they're the upper echelon teams. That's coaching. A lot of these players are athletic, but they're not good basketball players. But that's where your coach will come in for them to have a jump shot, a down low game, outside game, better at the threes and free throws. That's where the coach will come in. But you ain't seeing that with Golden State. All that young talent. And y'all couldn't win one. And Anthony Davis wasn't averaging 40. You couldn't win one game.
Okay, wait a minute. Anthony Davis is with Golden State?
No, Anthony Edwards with Minnesota.
No.
He wasn't doing like he did against the Lakers, averaging like 30-something, 40. He wasn't doing that. You about 20-something. Julius Randle was doing damn near 30. And you couldn't get one win? Even when y'all went home, you couldn't win a game?
Well, Jeff, I'm kind of like lost too why you saying Anthony Edwards wasn't balling out.
Well, he wasn't averaging like 30-something like he did against the Lakers. He averaged like 20-something.
But didn't he get a few like triple doubles?
Nah. Now he got like about 8, 9 rebounds here and there, but it wasn't the way he played against the Lakers. If he did that, all right, y'all just had nothing for that dude. But it was Julius Randle who was almost averaging 30. Y'all couldn't check him. And he didn't have to work that hard because his man Julius was getting him. So he's feeding the rock. Their superstar didn't have to be a superstar to beat y'all. That's bad. And at least one game at home. Now, your role players supposed to feel better playing at the crib, and even that. No.
Oh, maybe he had a double-double. Okay.
Like, nah.
Yeah, he had the double-double.
Keep telling you the truth. I don't know why you keep thinking, oh, Jeff lied to me.
Because you know what? Not that I've been able to catch all the games, but the games that I've caught with the Timberwolves playing, I felt like he's been a contributing factor. Like, don't make it like he ain't did nothing.
No, I'm not saying that, but he didn't play like a superstar to beat them. He did that against the Lakers. He didn't have to do that this series, which makes it even more bad.
Jeff, this guy right here, he didn't got so beat up in this series. I wish I could just get these names of these players like just right off the tip of my tongue. His eye busted. It just looked like he just been banged up.
For Boston?
No, for New York.
Oh, New York.
Yeah.
Is it Bridges?
Keep getting damn fouls because they are trying to bang up the damn players. They fouling like a mug.
Well, they have been going back to this. I think in my conspiracy theory, the ratings were terrible. I think they probably called this bum of a commissioner. You're gonna get some of them billions back, but these dudes don't ball out kind of playoffs. And you've been seeing old school playoff basketball. They elbowing each other. They fighting for the ball.
Yeah, like
referees ain't calling every damn thing. I'm like, this when basketball was fun to watch because we know y'all wanted it.
Yeah.
So y'all had to get a memo. Y'all better ball out because now we got the TV deal with NBC and Amazon and all this. We can't. We gotta get these ratings up. So that the memo, if it was a memo, they understood the assignment, as they say. Because everybody been fighting hard to try to win. Every game, every series, not all of them. They've been. You better go out. You better play like your life depend on it.
They is literally winning by 33 points. I can't. They just playing so sloppy. Like, I feel like Boston is just, like you said, they just said, all right, I'm done.
It was 20-33 with 10 minutes in the second quarter. They tapped out. 1, 2, 3, Cancun. We're going fishing. Because there was still time. And I was up by 33. You quit. Sad as it is to say it, but you quit. Don't tell them you couldn't come. Man, Boston was beating them by 20 points damn every game in the first few games. And they kept coming back. So if New York could come back, why you can't come back? So the game wasn't lost and they were down by 10. It wasn't over yet.
I'll tell you what. I hate that they playing the Celtics, but
that's a good thing for them. That's a confidence booster.
Well, no, it is, but I just hate that they got to be playing my team and doing them like this. But I've been trying to cheer for the Knicks for the last like 2-3 seasons. Like they just keep coming and coming and coming and just getting better and better and better.
And to be fair to Boston, coming in, Brown had a back issue, so they probably shooting up him with the shot. Tatum had nothing wrong till he got hurt. Praying he'd come back healthy and good. But this was the time for him to, okay, you can give me something, but you can't be that dog you was last year because you got back issue. Let me go get him. And he played timid before he got hurt. If he attacked the rim every time, they would have gave him the call. He would average 30 just on getting the foul. But he wasn't going to the rim like that. I'm like, dude, you don't get mad and got it.
Look, the one girl at work, she said, and he just kept shooting them threes, and he wasn't making none, and he just kept shooting them.
They want to go to the rim, like, okay. And you're seeing as well with some of these teams like New York, Cleveland, OKC, Minnesota, Denver, going to the rim still wins games. You ain't got to shoot 1,000 threes in a game. You don't. You can do old school basketball, get 100 points back, and make most of your twos and free throws. It still works. Now, they talking about, Giannis spoke on, he don't know if he's going to stay. So going into the free agency for the summer, that's where he's going to go. And given Dallas got the number 1 pick, which people think that was rigged, they wonder are they going to keep it or try to trade it to get Giannis, go with their team. And San Antonio got the 2nd pick.
I just okay now. Is all the people that was with him when they won the championship last, like, are they still there? Like, I can see their faces. I can't think of names. My
Nah,
brain.
Brook Lopez still there, but Drew Holiday played with Boston.
Yeah, Drew Holiday gone.
They traded Chris Middleton,
That's who I couldn't get. I see his face.
but he started getting leg injuries, so that's what they got rid of.
Okay.
So that was like they core three. And then you have Lopez doing this thing, but they might have a few pieces, but not the main one. So Dame Lillard, now he's being hurt, and Doc is not a good coach. He's an okay coach, but he's a good coach.
You so disrespectful, Jeff.
No, that this is his record.
You were just so disrespectful.
Look at this. He was a consultant for Milwaukee, and they got what they deserved. This was underhanded. You got rid of your coach that won you a title. And he kept stressing, man, they got to get back to play defense, doing their job, blah, blah, blah. And somehow you fire him and bring in your consultant, Doc Rivers. And y'all perform less than what y'all did with your championship winning coach. That was dirty. And he done had a lot of good teams with talent and don't do much. So at this point, in my opinion, when they won in 08 at Boston, that was Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, Rondo, and my man Perkins. He was the starter. It was them, especially.
Did you not include Ray Allen in that equation?
Yeah. Ray Allen, Pierce, and Garnett were the catalyst of them winning that team. Plus, Tom Thibodeau was the defensive coordinator, so to speak, for the team. That's why y'all won. It wasn't because of him. Because if it was because of him, he should at least gotten back to another finals with all the talent he has coached. And he hasn't. So it wasn't you. It was all them veterans. Man, he been given a lot of chances. He was just over there. Now he over here. No, he's not in Milwaukee, is he?
Oh.
Yeah, I think, yep, because Philly got Toronto old coach now. He was there. Then he left, was consulted for Milwaukee. They did their coach dirty, fired him, and moved Doc Rivers in. So he didn't been in Milwaukee with Giannis, and Philly with Embiid. He was over there with the Clippers with all they Lob City, then all the different packages of talent with quality. He done had Hall of Fame talent under him since he left Boston. And you can't get a team to the finals. At some point, you don't know how to do it, bro. It was everything around you. It wasn't you. It wasn't you. I mean, that's one thing why they always have to give Phil Jackson and Pat Riley their credit. He won with Shaq and Kobe. They retoured the Lakers, and he went back to finals. Shaq went to Miami. Pat Riley came down for that season or two to coach. They won a title. So they have shown they can do it with other people. If he's really that coach, he should be able to do the same. And he's had the talent. He didn't have some great teams with good records, but you get up in the series and then you get a lead away and lose. Like, bro, your record.
Yeah, I hate to say you right on that, but I mean, he has, like you said, it ain't like he didn't transition to teams that really needed to be reshaped and molded. Like, he went to teams that had talent and
Lob City should went to a final at least once. Oh, that time.
Who?
Lob City with the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, Chris Paul, and the few other pieces they had. They had nothing but talent on that Clippers team. Couldn't get to the finals.
Well, they had talent on Philly too.
Philly had Ben Simmons and Embiid. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
at some point. Now, interesting NFL story. The 49ers quarterback Purdy, who was Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick of the 22 draft, just signed a 5-year, $265 million deal with 181 guaranteed.
Mm.
So he's showing if you get drafted last, put the work in.
Well, he need to be talking to damn Shador and make sure he can sustain, Lord.
They say he's doing good in a rookie minicamp,
Yeah, that's what I heard.
but the real test going to be when they start playing the other teams. That's when they really going to judge him. Like, okay, you look good in practice. Y'all ain't really hitting each other. When you play the opponent, let's see. Now, if you're doing good, hey, put him. He need to start there. But I see Russell Wilson. He went to the Giants now.
Oh, really? So who
I
does
thought he still with Pittsburgh.
who was he with? Okay, Pittsburgh. So who does Pittsburgh have?
Last I read, they were trying to get Aaron Rodgers, but
Oh no.
you know, Mister, it's all about me.
I want him to retire. I'm sick of talking about him. Ooh.
Let me think about it. Like,
Let me see. You said Pittsburgh. Let's see who they quarterback.
because you started having other players from Pittsburgh speaking out in the media saying, either you want to be a Steeler or you don't.
Okay, but what does this mean? Oh, wait a minute. It says Mike Tomlin is asked to part ways with Steelers by Pittsburgh Super Bowl champion. Oh, it's saying that one of the Super Bowl champions had made a bold statement that they should be done with him. I mean, because he won a championship with the Steelers?
Yeah, he won one.
He did. Okay. I felt like he did, but I couldn't.
No, he won one. It's just Chelsea. Did he win two?
No, because I couldn't look. I couldn't even remember one under him, so I know he ain't won.
No, he won one. I remember that he won one.
Okay, let me look.
Because Hines Ward was still they receiver.
Oh, they drafted a quarterback from Ohio State, but in the 6th round, though. Okay, he's expected to compete for a starting role with current quarterbacks Mason Rudolph and Skylar Thompson.
Okay.
But it do say as well as potential free agent
Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
Now he hasn't had a losing season. That's one thing about him being there. He's been 500 or a game or two above, or he won a division. So he ain't had his teams. They not top tier right now, but he's not losing. So he's kind of in the middle right now.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, but when you talk about coaches and how they need to get to the final, again, they haven't won since 2016 or in 16 years. So what's that? So I don't think he won a championship, Jeff. He ain't been there for no 16 years. It said they ain't won in 16 years.
Ain't my router. This system is messed up.
Yeah, it was 2008. Oh, but it does
AT&T been working on the system recently.
Okay, it do say 2009. That's crazy. He been there for that long? They beat the Cardinals in 2009.
Yep.
He been there that long. That's crazy. That's 16 years, yeah.
Yeah, that's private. Okay, there you go. I don't know what happened. It was buffering on both front ends.
Oh, was it? I was too busy looking at my phone.
Okay, it came back. Yeah, but they try to work on their defense again because Steelers known for running the ball and defense. Then they went too pass happy.
They went what?
They went pass happy, all about throwing the ball instead of that balanced attack. I read an article earlier that they worked and try to get back to Steeler football is running the ball and defense. You can throw it cool, but it's not throw the ball first, then run second. Run the ball, defense, then that opens up the offense for throwing. But you need a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they draft pick from Ohio can do it for him. I know we drafted some good players from the draft as well. So we should be good to go. Tigers doing good. Maybe they get to the World Series this season.
Who doing good?
Tigers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed, Lord. We shall see.
How did you enjoy your Mother's Day weekend?
It was nice. We was in Memphis, me and my mama.
Okay.
I was actually just looking, like, you know how your phone send you memories,
Mm-hmm.
and so it was like a memory of you a year ago. So they put together this collage, and last year we went to Grand Rapids.
Okay.
For Mother's Day. So yeah, my mom been being nice, and she like, it's your turn next. I'm like, damn, I wasn't ready.
You silly.
I wasn't ready, so I guess I gotta get ready. She's like, it's your turn. I'm like, oh no. But she has been nice these last 2 Mother Days, so I guess I'll let her live.
Okay. Is the game over yet? Or almost over?
Well, no, we really just getting into the fourth quarter. It's still like 10 minutes left, and they still winning by 30, Lord. It's like 34. The deficit is 34 points. It's crazy.
Oh, that's done.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you got anything else? That's all I had for today.
No, I think I discussed what I wanted to discuss for today.
All right.
Oh no, wait a minute. Jeff, I got caught looking at my picture from last year. I was like, oh, that girl was cute in that blue dress.
Oh, look at you, all blue.
On Mother's Day. Go on, girl, in your blue dress.
Look at you causing trouble.
Look, I was like, okay, that was a cute phone memory.
That's nice.
Wait, here go another one. She
okay.
Cute. Okay,
Y'all
she
do
was
be posing.
there last Mother's Day. I think we went to see Cat Williams.
What your daughter do for you?
Oh, she brought me some flowers. I think they dying now, but they've been up. They didn't held on for this long, but I think they dying now. But she brought me some flowers and some body oil and a little ring, my initial on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I said, oh, okay, she being nice.
That's good.
Yeah. But okay, folks, I'm gonna try to be on time next week. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but you know.
Heck you dog.
Here.
Yep. We hope y'all enjoyed it and share it. Until next week, everybody.
All right. Peace.